The year is almost over. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Hey, um, I think I've already decided what I'll be doing for 2025. And one of the main things or the main changes I'll be making to my schedule or to the way I approach things would be to actually intentionally document stuff using videos. Um, I'm a scientist. I ought to document stuff. All these things I'm learning, I have to document them so I can pass them down. Also, for me to be able to go back to them at some point, right? A lot of things are happening right now. There's like a whole AI outburst right now, and a lot of things I've been consuming, and I've been actually creating apps using the things I've been learning. I think it would be best I start documenting these things, and also to build my personal brand when it comes to content creation, and also build confidence talking to the camera, like as though people are here. I want it to be second to nature. I think in 2025, that's one of the things that I would actually have to make sure I nail. Yes. And I don't want to wait for 2025 because somebody might also be like, 2025 is like, it's still far. Yes, technically it is, but also it is not. But anyways, this is the first attempt at me just trying to be more intentional towards that goal. I believe I have to build this simple and little habits, and it will compound over time, right? And then it become a thing that is second to nature for me. And for me, this is very important. But anyways, enough of that talk. What I've been working on so far is an app called Loom Lab. Pretty much it uses a generative AI model that can help you generate any picture that you describe. So literally the limit is your imaginations. And one cool thing with the app too is that there's like a whole explore page where you can actually see what other people are generating. So I call the images looms. So when I say looms, I'm referring to the images or the media that is generated from the app. When I say loomers, I mean the people using the app. So if you're already using Loom Lab, you're a loomer. Anyways, so far it's been interesting seeing what people are actually generating, and it's sometimes I feel it's scary because I think a couple of days back I put out a tweet that talked about what someone actually generated, some design assets, and I know these are things you pay people to do, and it's crazy. And also someone that is also a songwriter and a singer, I know I used to pay people like 1,500 CDs to create arts for me. But right now with Loom Lab, I literally can describe what I want the arts to be, and it will generate it for me. I can even specify the size I want, like the aspect ratio. I can also switch to different styles. Or I want a realistic image, or I want a design, or I want a 3D image. I think the possibilities are endless, honestly. And it's just really been interesting working on this in public and actually seeing people use it. Currently, we have about 60 users currently. And yes, they are not paying. It's free. Everybody should enjoy it for now. It's free. I think in the long run is to get the platform to the point where when you think about assets for what you're working on, when you think about generating pictures for your project or something like that, you should be thinking about using Loom Lab. But now also the long-term plan is to get it to the point where we have our own custom model that is able to recognize African popular names. Like, for example, I noticed some people were putting in prompts like generate Donald Trump handshaking the president of Ghana or the president of Nigeria. So currently the model we're using doesn't really understand that. And I think that's where the main work comes in, where we have to train our own model that would understand African celebrities and popular people and heroes and all of that. I think it's a very interesting one, and I am willing to take that journey. I already have started. I've started talking to people that have more experience when it comes to AI and generally how to train models. And I've been reading a lot of resources, and it's been quite interesting. But anyways, I don't want this video to be too long, but yeah, I'm already in 2025, so please join me. Bye.